your strengths. And today, to start, Chelsea, I'm going to show you a presentation of all of the qualification that parents require for us to have, just to start. And think about it. From there, what qualities click with you? What are your strengths? There are more. I just put some, okay, to see which ones can you find out that you might have. As you can see, I put some examples in the bottom. You can try to find those characteristics that stand out for you. Right now we have the cool Lisa is here because Lisa is communicative, is observant, it's original, it's loving. Epic Taisha, experienced, professional, innovative, constant. Oops, stop. Maria is here. Supportive, trustworthy, optimistic, prepared. And without a doubt, this will make people, look at your resume a little bit longer than, than somebody else that just put, oh, I'm interested. I send you an email, Any words that may stand out for any of you? If anybody would like to share.
I came up with odd.
Okay.
Optimistic, detail-oriented, and dependable.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Some words that might say, oh, that's me. Mm-hmm. Creative, reliable, fun. Mm-hmm. Yep. Why it is important for us to determine who we are? We do a lot of things throughout the day. We are all day working, doing things. And something that I decided to do is that every day I will come with a plan. There's an area that we know that we have to help, right? So after I decided, okay, these are my strengths, let me put them into place, let them execute. You all the time looking, where can you help? You have to be like a scientist all the time, looking for clues, anticipating problems to help that family. And even though we're all the time doing things, we have to remember that this job is not about us, unfortunately. We are not on the spot. We are there every day, but this job is not about us. So we have to all the time try to anticipate what the family needs, what are the needs of the kids, and get ready. As I'm saying, I have this picture from many years ago, and it guides me because we need a toolbox. Working with children today is like a science. The theories change. We have a lot of different parenting styles, and we need a toolbox, because if not, we are frustrated. We think that when the kids, disrespect or do this and that is for us, but we cannot take it personally. And constantly, we have to keep learning new things about children development, parenting styles, and the parent might tell you only feed the kid very healthy food, but then they will come and give them a candy. Don't worry, let the parent give them the candy while they're with them. But while the children are with you, if they ask you to provide healthy food, just provide healthy food. So all the time we try to anticipate all those needs that the family and the kids might have. Any other words that might resonate? I see here punctual, honest, and engaging. Maria Travis. Mm-hmm. Milana, collaborative, thoughtful, playful. Would you like to expand a little bit more? If your mom told you that you have to cover your bed before going out, then you'll try to do it. And you bring all the baggage with you and you try, the kids to learn all those matters that are life skills, just life skills. If they can come and bring the plate to the sink, let them do it, little by little. It's a process. Life skills can be taught as little as 1.5 year old, dragging a toy or dragging a plushy animal. They can start doing little steps to become better persons. That is that the parents want. Parents know that you're knowledgeable, so don't be afraid of let the parents know that you're constantly trying to help the parents, help the family, for the well-being of the children.
We did just get a question in the chat. So the question is, how do I bridge the gap between my current experiences as the nanny and the type of role that I would like? For example, like working cross-culturally, you're going to have to learn how to keep kids occupied when you're on a plane with them for a number of hours. Those are all skills that if you can show you've put the time into learning about those skills, while you also are building some of your travel experiences, that's a really important, like seeing and bridging those two, both the theoretical and the safety knowledge, all those things are really important while also getting that practical experience. If you can show families, you can bridge those two things. And I think hopefully that's just building off what you said, Vivi, but I think those two things together really make you competitive. So, and Maria said, tools or trainings that you would recommend for nannies to consider or to look at, especially both with the tools maybe for branding ourselves, like anything that you found really helpful, or trainings that you think are useful. And I know you've mentioned
unfortunately, we have to invest in ourselves. If we don't invest in ourselves, we cannot grow, and we have to, it's like going on a trip, but you're acquiring knowledge, and that we need, because as I was mentioning, the kids are different today. I have been teaching for 35 years, and the kids will sit in rows, will listen, but that is not happening today. Today, you go to a room and it's bursting, it's moving, it's dancing, it's touching, and that's the way the kids learn today, and we have to get prepared for that, because the kid will be with you sitting for 5 minutes doing an activity with crayons or with Play-Doh, and what can we do with that Play-Doh? So, let's change the environment, let's change the place, let's get cookie cutters and do something else with it, so constantly we need an arsenal, because we have to ready for this battle all day long, so keep looking. There's infinite of free courses today. Everything is online, and if you can solutions that would tell you how can you stop the yelling and the screaming, could help you. It's 30 minutes, it's free. It's an investment. Being part of International Nanny Association has been an investment for me. And I don't know how many webinars I have taken, but it's wonderful, because as I was mentioning, even how to learn to cook different food for kids with different allergic situations, it's super important today, so invest in yourself, keep creating yourself, keep putting those tools in your box, and feel yourself that you're confident, that you know what you're doing, you're the expert, and feel yourself like you're the CEO, or you are that cool nanny. Stop, Maria is here, be epic, because you are. So keep believing in yourself.
Thank you so much. And yeah, also just to add on the webinars, if you are a member of the INA, you're able to access our prior webinars we've done, and we have done quite a range. I've been in the education co-chair for the last 1.5 years or so. And so I can say that there's been quite a diversity of different topics. I said, there's lots of tools and things that we can as nannies expand our understanding, our knowledge on, and INA wants to be here to support. And of course, as we have different issues, like we had the pandemic, we have technology, we have different issues arise as we've been in our nannying careers, and how to respond to those is, you know, sometimes a webinar can be a helpful way to kind of update us on some of these different things. So please, if there's anything of this coming year, we have, I do see a question here. Does the INA help with resumes for nanny positions? I don't think we formally have a committee that helps with resumes, but there are some resume, I think, tools and resources on and job related resources on our website. So you could take a look there. If you have specific questions about your resume, you could also send me an email and I can try to see if I can connect you with somebody who might be able to support you, Constance. So feel free to reach out on that particular question, and I can try to connect you to a resource if that's something you would like some support. But if you know, a resume webinar would be helpful. Maybe we can look into that for this year. I'm going to make a note of that, because if that's something that, you know, you'd like to see, we can work towards that.
Yep.
Vivi, I want to give you the last word. If there's anything else you'd like to share with us, or before we
keep being outstanding, keep being magnificent, and keep enjoying what you do. If you don't feel joy in what you do, then you're in the wrong place. Sometimes money is not worth it, but you have to feel happy, that you're enjoying, that you are, you know, that you go every day with a mindset that you set the tone as a nanny. When you step in that house, you set the tone how the day is gonna be, and sometimes you have to keep rerouting that tone, but you said it and you're the boss, you know, so that helps.
Thank you so much, Vivi. We're so appreciative. I like that we had a bit more of a conversational style this time. We always are trying to see, you know, different ways we can have our webinars, and your energy, your enthusiasm, your wisdom, your brilliance, your dedication was all really appreciated. Thanks. And your time, of course. So yeah, thank you so much for kicking us off for our first webinar this year in a really positive, energetic space. And I hope to see all of you in future webinars. And yeah, please reach out if you have any question, comments, concerns, anything.
Absolutely. Okay.
Hope you all have a
pleasure. Take care. Good luck.
Thanks, Vivi.
Thank you.